figure out anywhere where they would have known each other from, but when we left, I told Bill, I said, Jim was there. You know, because when they have their beards, they do look very.
Well, when Jim was driving, I think one of them
Okay, so or you would have been weird with that, but they still, always.
But yeah, I was just looking at his hat, and then I noticed even more, and I'm like, goodness, I feel like I'm half looking at my husband, you know, it's like, but they've always looked.
Yeah, Bob didn't
my
really
back.
look as much like them.
You know, tweaking to hold one arm, so I'd rather
What
hold
movie you watching?
two.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna say. We are watching Harry Potter, if we decided to.
I don't know if money Chrissy does.
What I was gonna do is, no, cause here's what I was gonna say. When you get a chance on that April Air I have, I've got other,
So
the
far,
wicks that you put in there for the filters. I don't know what, if, and the water's turned off, I don't know, if I just replace it, turn the water back on, it should work fine.
not on this, but just because of other things.
Should.
That we
Okay.
watched
Alright,
before.
so if I have any questions, I'm gonna try to do that this week. Found a couple of,
Magic and different
the,
things in them. But to me, this is
what do they call it, the filters at,
Harry Potter's
Salvation Army, for like $4.
Really?
Yeah, so I found 2 of them, so I have
We're
that,
on
and I'm gonna put that in there.
tonight,
And,
and
just
our
gonna see how
school
that-
where they're learning things.
I had tried to get it on.
Tonight they're
I had
learning
the one I
things.
put in ours.
But it has to do with.
I cleaned it somehow. I don't even remember what I did now.
Story.
If I put it in vinegar or what I did.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet that the scale
But
it.
Harry
Yeah, I
is
think
good
that's maybe
and
what I did.
writes
Okay.
it with good.
So then that's probably what, well, not that, but I got the other one, so I'll put that in there, I'll turn it on. Anything I'm looking for?
I've never read, you know.
Water coming out, but I mean, water just trickles through that, right?
Yeah, but on mine it's real finicky. Even though I put it in and I snap it in, when I went to put the cover on, for some reason
Read anything about it
it-
or heard anything about it?
it's like fell out of place and it fell
No,
forward.
but-
So then the water was going down
No,
behind
it's all
and then it
washed,
started
like,
leaking
they're
out.
all
So
leaves,
just make sure it's snapped in there good, or if, I don't know if there's something you want to use. keep
Yeah,
in there.
I mean, I
you
feel
wanna
like
look at
it's
it now,
different,
or-
but I've never
Oh, if you
seen
want
Harry
to,
Potter
yeah, I
by
don't have
chance,
some.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still good versus evil. I mean, the witch has magic powers, and Aslan, of course, has his own powers. You know, so
Yeah, I think that the thing that I heard the most of about Harry Potter was because you had like spells or something, and they said that maybe some of the words or things that they used were actual spells. I mean, I found this funny, and I mean, don't go by what I'm saying.
no,
because I
I'm
don't.
just getting your opinion on it because I've
Um,
never read them or watched them either. So. Kitty.
Yeah, I mean that's, and in fact, that's the only time I was like, I don't know, because they're in this class for divination, but then the way they're using it is to keep the evil forces at bay. So, I mean, I can see, for me, just watching it, if I didn't know any better, because I didn't know anything, I would find it innocent. But, you know, it doesn't mean I'm right, and doesn't mean I don't see something maybe I should, or, you know what I mean? But we've been watching, can't even think of what the last series, what is the last series that we watched? We watched Once Upon a Time, but wasn't there something else that I can't remember what it was. We watched a lot of some Christmas things, for Christmas, but we've just been trying to find some fun things to kind of.
Did you ever watch When Calls the Heart? Any of those series?
Oh, what's that? Never heard of it.
You kind of think a Little House on the Prairie. It takes place in Canada, so they got
Okay.
the Canadian Mounties. It's Jeanette Oak series. I don't know if you're familiar with
No.
her. She's a Christian writer.
Okay.
So there's some Christian theme through it, you know, but we've never seen anything bad in them. But there's, a lot of action. There's a little romance here and there, and so there's like 9 seasons out already.
Okay.
We got hooked on it during COVID. We couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't do anything, and Anna had seen some of these. Well, she was like dog sitting at people's houses who had like internet, whatever on their TVs. So we found them at the library, and we started with season 1, and I think they were through season 7 at that time, so we got through that, and then they weren't done with 8 yet, so then we started over, and now they've, since season 8 has come out and season 9 has come out, but even Bill enjoys watching it. I mean, there's, the old gunfights, and, there's always
Yeah.
a little bit of drama with it and stuff, but they're good. They're clean. I like them.
That's what I was just thinking of. Hunger Games. We did watch the Hunger Games.
Okay.
Jim and I just haven't really, honestly, for years, really watched hardly anything on movies.
Mm-hmm.
And now, as of this last maybe year and a half, we got rid of cable. So
Okay.
we just didn't find anything that.
No, it wasn't that. It was too expensive.
Well, there was a couple reasons. One, we felt that what they were providing was not worth what we were paying, and the quality of what we were watching was not good for us to really be sitting and watching. There was very few shows that we would even watch. We found that most of the time we started watching the news, and now half the news is
Controversial.
Anyway, so we just decided to get rid of it. And so I have radio. I have Christian radio on all day, and then on our cell phones we'll go on and maybe check out, just to at least get I don't know how accurate things are nowadays, but at least get some top stories, what's happening, Newsmax, or just try and check out some different stories. But so we really hadn't been watching any TV. And we thought we could maybe start like movie night or something with them from time to time, do series.
Fine, yeah.
So now all of a sudden, we're looking for things to watch, and
I have like 700,000 movies.
we have a lot of movies. But last summer we got a lot of garage sales for $1, and then at Salvation Army they're $2.59, and it's cheaper than streaming, which. Streaming, I don't know if we've ever streamed. I don't even know that we have streamed, but if we go on to look for movies, they're charging you to watch them. So it's like we just kind of buy them, and then Jim tries to resell them on back. If you buy a movie for $2 or $3 and he can sell it for $2, well, whatever. So we just kind of been looking for that to do, and having dinner together, and Caitlin's over several times a week, huh? Yeah. Michael, I prayed, I know the Holy Spirit with Michael, and I just know that. And Michael, for Michael, he's doing
The old head and stuff like
where
that.
he's
took
at,
all
it's,
apart.
and that's just it too, long story short.
Put it on eBay.
Jim and I kind of come to a point in time several years ago where it's like, well, Michael's going to be here, and we're just going to make the best of it and do what we can. And must have been maybe 6 months later, then we got a call, he got accepted, that milestone. And I know God was involved in that, because I didn't really want him to go, and it worked out like that. But I have, I pray for Michael, I pray for the house, I pray for the people there. And I just always pray and tell them that Michael he's doing well. He's doing better than I thought. I didn't think he was even going to get into the fight. He's doing well. I mean, I wish he was, don't take it the wrong way, but I wish he was fine, and I wish he was here. But, maybe, I trust that Michael is going to be okay one day, and so he'll be okay. I feel good to know he is somewhere that if something happened to Jim and I, he's right here in Rockford.
If they were really there for the people,
He has his own room
then
now.
we'd be happy with.
So he shares a bathroom with
She could
one
have been
young
excited
lady
for
there.
you rather
We have him, he gets a computer in the evening from like 6 to 8,
than. You
so
know, why
that's the
would
only
she say,
computer
oh,
he
good
gets.
catch, you know, or whatever.
We get him all of the video games and all of those things before you were with him. Close down a lot. But, he's doing good. Doing good, yeah. So you have, grandbabies coming up here real soon, which is March. Anna's is in March, is that?
If she makes it that long, yeah.
Okay. And then Britta's is more like June,
Probably,
July?
no, April.
Most of it's pretty
They're just like 4 weeks
Or-
apart.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
I
TV downstairs.
Oh, yeah, no, she's.
Shut it off.
Oh, it came back on.
So it
After
comes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, let me just take that.
Now Jackson's birthday
Somebody's
is.
playing a tuba down
And
there.
Noel, is Noel born in June or July?
Yeah, it's Harry
Jackson
Potter.
and Simon are
Wow.
both June and Noel.
I don't know if you've ever seen them.
Noel, yeah.
I've never read the books or
I
nothing,
guess I'm
so
thinking of the
I don't know.
like picnic or something we had, and
Yeah.
Noel was just real tiny there,
How many were there?
and it was in the summer, wasn't
6, I think.
it? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Or
There's
maybe
only what, 5
Jackson
Lord
was
of the
the-
Rings?
Yeah, I remember watching a couple of them.
I like that one pretty good. And then have you seen the Chronicles of Narnia?
Yeah, I've seen those.
So,
So, I've decided with 2 more due now, you're not gonna fit all this in the picture. You're gonna have to do like,
That's what it was.
I know, I see it.
Yeah, see what happens is if the,
You'll have
cause
to
it was
take
on a
2
movie and I
and
press the
mash them.
pause
Yeah.
after 5 minutes and
You have the girls learn how to do it on the computer or something.
DVD
just have
shuts
to-
off and goes back to TV.
Oh.
And so
No,
that's
they're
what.
not, but I'm just being silly, but that's fun. Wow.
So you guys out running doing?
We to go do taxes, take it to the guy.
No,
No, you knew Melville, didn't you?
no, wow.
Herb Melville?
I told Bill, I said,
Thinking you did, but.
I mean, we saw Jim up at the hospital, but I mean, we didn't see you guys at Christmas
But
or
anyhow,
Thanksgiving.
I didn't know what the
think
connection
it
was
summer,
between
you
our
and Jim
tax guy
were
and
down
him, but
Right.
south
I
or
was doing work
something, so
for
I'm
her
like,
when
we
I
haven't seen Jim and Sherry.
I believe we
I
were
said,
in
I feel like we
Tennessee.
see you the most waving at each other on the way home from church.
Yeah, this year's been the least.
Yeah, no, we need to.
Well, I told Jim, I said, I need to,
$60 for
I need to
years.
try and come over,
Maybe we pay $100.
like maybe by the time we're gonna go down and visit Britta or Anna, and just kind of spend the day and come over and go with you, and then I can kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just
Do
hang
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Is there certain days that are usually good for you, or does it not matter?
You know what?
He's all wrapped in,
It's not necessarily. There's some things we do, like, you remember Robert that helped Michael at school, his para. We stay well connected with Robert. He doesn't have any family here. And he still drives, but he just doesn't get around very well. So we take him to just to get him out. And he's called us a couple times. He has to go to the hospital, so you can come pick him up, and so we just kind of help him out. He lives down off North Main in the high rise down there, and so from time to time, like this week, we don't really have a particular set day that we go to the grocery store. This week it just happens to be tomorrow afternoon because today was cold, and you couldn't go Monday, and he needs stuff before the week. So
And that's my favorite.
just maybe Robert came over.
So the IRS wants to bet. Try to figure out what the heck was going on because I got for an extra.
Every once in a while, we get Michael on Tuesday.
Completely off.
So
I have done him.
we have Michael every Saturday, that's always a gift, and it's
Each other,
Saturday.
I use them
And
for a couple
then Sunday,
different years.
well, Sunday,
Way back when.
they're back over here. So you just kind of, if you know ahead, or, you know,
Okay.
the night before, if you know, just send me out a text or something, but
I'd
I'd like to see where, of course, right now it's so cold and everything, but I'd like to get to see Britta's house. Kids and, a visit to Anna. So I'd like to try, you know, I'm sure some of the girls,
That'd be fun.
I should get a hold of Eva and drop in on her, although I see her at Chick-fil-A from time to time, but, wow. But yeah, your house is getting quieter, I'm sure.
In a way, you know, but there's still 6 of them there, and Eva's over quite a bit.
Yeah. Yep, you guys are just gonna keep growing and growing and growing. This is really cool.
Get the one that has
That'd be cool if your mom and dad, Jim and Judy had been, you know, get everybody in there too, but it'd be fun sometime.
Yeah, they were up
But
quite a
yes.
bit this year though, as well.
That's amazing.
I think it's about 75 or 80 dollars.
Can't believe how much older Tia is looking.
Oh, I know.
You know, the baby.
Shooting up all of a sudden too. Going to youth group with the big girls.
I'm sure
Is she 13?
No, but our youth group starts at 6th grade, and even though she's 11,
I didn't think she was 13.
no, she's 11, but a lot of the girls are turning 12 that are in her group, but I just felt like she seemed older than the 4th and 5th graders, just because of all the bigger sisters. So I had her go to VBS over the summer, because we're at a new church now, so I had her go to VBS. We're at Redeemer. It's out on Windsor. It used to be Harvest. Harvest Bible Chapel, I think. But it's called Redeemer. But I had her try VBS, and then I also had her try the youth group during the summer, because they weren't like broken up into age group, they're just all together. And she and her older sisters all felt like she fit right in with the 6th graders. So I talked to the leaders, and they said it was fine. I said she's homeschooled, so we don't really have grade levels, you know, I just want to see where she fits best. And so she's made some good friends in there and stuff. So yeah, Jenna, Karina, Clara, and Tia all go to youth group on Wednesdays, and Eva's one of the leaders.
Is she?
And then Eva, Elena, and Greta all go to a 20s group on Thursday night. That's like for 17 to 30-year-olds. So
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
yeah, they've been very involved. Really well.
Oh, goodness. Wow. And all of them are driving now, except what, for 3 of them?
Yeah. I actually had Karina signed up for driver's ed. She was supposed to start yesterday, but I said, let's just put it off another few weeks.
Okay.
All the others, they paid for like half of it, and she didn't really have the money right now, and she also wasn't really, I mean, she was willing to do it, but she wasn't like, yay, I'm gonna drive, you know, she's kind of like, sure, you know, so I'm like, let's just wait a little bit,
Uh-huh.
not rush this. And she applied at her first job. She didn't get it, but just the fact that
Where'd
she
she go?
applied, Meg's Daily Grind. They never called us back. So I don't know if they want transportation. And we didn't pursue it because I'm like, maybe we should get the license first. You know, starting a job, learning to drive, trying to do school, going to youth group. You know, let's
It is a
just
lot.
let's wait on the job. So,
Wow.
but
Surprised she's not going out to Chick-fil-A.
it's very high pressure. I mean, you got to get the meals out, and you know they've got them all on the screen, and if it takes more than 6 minutes, the meal turns red on there, and if they've got like 4 or 5 of them in the red, everybody's, you know, it's really high pressure to stick with their, you know, everybody gets through quick, and I mean they've got this status to stay with, and I mean drive-through goes fast, inside goes fast, and at Meg's it's just this relaxed coffee shop feel. People come in planning to sit for an hour or two and talk with friends. You know, they're not, you know, you're taking too long.
Oh, yeah.
So Eva and Jenna do fine there, but
Okay.
Karina knew it wasn't for her, and I agreed. I'm like, no, it's too
Wow.
high pressure for you.
I worked fast food, you know, before when I was younger, and I was used to, you know, you got busy and you moved, but I'm, you know, to have to watch a screen, and if you're that, just, I guess it would be a little stressful just knowing that I'm going for that.
Right, yeah.
That would make me a little anxious too.
Yeah, they're all about how quick they get everybody through. So, well, I can get Bill moving. You guys can get back to your
That's
show.
okay. No, you guys are welcome anytime. So, you out running errands, you guys?
We went to our tax guide, brought our stuff out there so he can get working on that.
Okay.
He used to be a professor at Rockford University.
Want to get that done quick?
Very
fun.
Going good?
He said he
It is.
got rid of the
It's-
corporate ones. He wants to
You've been a long time at
stay,
this.
so
It is, 23 years.
Sure.
more time.
And it, you know, now with the grandkids and, you know, it's just hard to, it's hard to stay strong and go the marathon.
Okay, you're hitting the, yeah.
It is, and
Well-
it changed a lot when Elena and Greta graduated a year and a half ago, because they were just they brought a fun to it that, and Jenna works, we're trying to rush stuff in the morning before she goes to work.